Hello everyone, welcome to Daily Editorial Drill, and today's editorial we have chosen from Business Standard titled as Perils of Overestimates. It has been authored by Mr. A.K. Bhattacharya and has been published today, that is on 11th of June. Now this editorial basically discusses the issue of overestimation of budget. So basically when the government announces budget, along with it the government also presents the budget estimates. What are budget estimates? These are the educated guesses, or you can say the predictions that the government makes with respect to the upcoming financial year, that how much money it plans to spend and how much money it expects to receive as a part of its revenue. Now later on the government also presents the revised estimates, which are nothing but the corrected version of the budget estimate. So you can say the adjusted version of the budget estimate. Now the third term that you need to understand is the provisional actuals. These are nothing but these are the real numbers, fine, with respect to expenditure and receipts. So these were the predictions and these are the real numbers as a part of the provisional actuals. Now as a part of the editorial, the author says that if we talk about the gross tax revenue, then the gross tax revenue is rupees 3.16 trillion lower than the revised estimates. Basically it means to say that if we compare the provisional actuals with respect to gross tax revenue and the revised estimate, it says that the revised estimates are more than, it is higher than the provisional actuals, which represents what? It represents the overestimation. Fine, this is just one example. The author represents multiple examples as a part of this editorial. Now the next thing is why it matters. Over here the author has given this very interesting line. It says that the overestimation of revenue leads to underestimation of deficit, because we know that if we talk about fiscal deficit, it is the difference of total expenditure minus total receipts, fine, excluding borrowing. Now let us say if the total receipt is rupees 8 and the total expenditure is rupees 10, so the fiscal deficit is going to be 2 rupees, fine. This is what? This is, let us say, that is there as a part of our revised estimate. Let us say if we talk about the provisional actuals, then over here let us say our revenue comes out to be 7 rupees only, fine. And the expenditure is 10 rupees, so the fiscal deficit is going to be 3 rupees. So you can see the fiscal deficit has increased. And why it has increased? Because basically of this issue of overestimation of the revenue. Since we overestimated our revenue in the revised estimate, that is why the fiscal deficit got underestimated, it got increased. That is why it matters. Now the third thing is the way forward that is discussed as a part of this editorial. So over here it says that the government needs to have realistic and honest targets, and apart from that it needs to keep a check through mid-year reviews. This is something that has been suggested. There's other type of information also, but I cannot discuss everything as a part of this 3-minute short, but I hope it was helpful for you. Do read it. Thank you so much and all the best.